I'm turning 30 next week, but I still don't know what I'm good at and what I really like. When I was writing my resume, I hit that classic question, like, describe yourself in 3 sentences. And I couldn't write a single word. Now I'm just working a part-time job and I don't even know what career to choose in the future. What's actually wrong with me? My friends all seem to have their lives figured out. Where did I go wrong?
This isn't just your problem. At 30, at 40, even past 50, describing yourself is hard for most people. Most just think their job title or company name explains who they are. However, not knowing what you actually want isn't a problem exclusive to people who feel like they're falling behind in life's race.
This isn't because you didn't try hard enough or you were lazy. It might be because you never had a definition of yourself from the beginning. In short, it's not that the value was set wrong. It means that no value was ever assigned. You've been living in a null state.
Here's how computer coding works. Say A is an integer and its value is set to 1. B is also an integer and its value is set to 2. Then what's A plus B? It is a simple math problem, and the answer is 3. But if A and B are defined as strings, 1 and 2, then A plus B is going to be 12 instead of 3. Depending on how A and B are defined, as a string or an integer, the answer will vary. However, as long as they are clearly defined, any operation will give you a clear answer. The real problem occurs when A and B have no definition at all. Now, let's have a look at a human case this time. What is going to happen when there's no definition of ourselves? I heard that people can make easy money with AI-generated shorts. Maybe I should try it. I heard the stock market's hot right now. Maybe I should jump into the market before it is too late. You keep getting pulled by other people's behavior, or keep chasing whatever's trending.
So who's supposed to define that then? And why didn't I get one?
Usually, when we're young, our parents code that value for us. And as we grow up, most people correct and adjust that value on their own. The problem is, the code our parents gave us isn't always right or a good fit for who we are. But the bigger problem is when parents never code any definition at all.
I never had a dream, not as a kid, not even now as an adult. There was never anything I really wanted to do. Is that because I grew up defined as null?
When a child's needs get repeatedly dismissed by their parents, they gradually stop trying to express those needs at all. They ask for what they need, they don't get it, over and over, and eventually they learn to just give up. The thought, there's no point saying it anyway, hardens into place. So they end up wearing what they're given, eating what they're given, studying what they're told to study, and growing up passive. Even a child with real musical talent might never even bring up wanting to study music seriously if they've spent years watching their mother expect them to become a lawyer. At the time, it looks like a well-behaved, obedient kid who never causes trouble. But that's actually a parent defining their child as null.
I'm already 30. Isn't it too late to define myself now?
No, it's actually the opposite. Your definition of yourself is something only you can set, and that hasn't changed. The only hard part is knowing where to start. Defining yourself, figuring out what you actually want, it's not as hard or as dramatic as it sounds. Pick one decision today, just one, that you make because you want to, not because of someone else's opinion. Lunch, an outfit, doesn't matter what. Build up experiences of I chose this because I wanted to. Those small decisions are what write valid code into your null value.
I think I've spent my whole life not really knowing myself. Now, I want to.
As a kid, you couldn't define yourself, so the people closest to you, your parents, did it for you. But things are different now. You're an adult now. Think about what other people like versus what you like. Work that pays well, but you don't want to do, versus work that doesn't pay as much, but you actually love. Which one you choose is entirely up to you now. Your choices are your definition. Don't forget, the administrator of your life is you. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications too. Get better, not just feel better. This was LifeCodec. See you in the next patch.